Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Infinite Reviews from Infinite Collectibles. I'm Adam Martin, your Infinite Reviewer. Today, by request, I will be checking out this awesome TMNT Adventures Shredder. I actually was lucky enough to pick this guy up on pretty deep discount at my local Walmart. Thank you, Aaron, for hooking me up with that. And yeah, I'm excited to get into it. I don't know a lot about this Shredder with Krang as a head, but first let's check out the box. All right, this box is awesome. Following in line with the rest of this series from NECA, you know, the figures that are based on the TMNT Adventures. This one, Shredder, awesome. Look at that art on the side by the amazing Ken Matroni, series artist. And man, we got some cool comic book paneling on the back. A look at the Stump Wrestling Turtles, which, man, I want to, but I just, you know what, we'll talk about that later. On the side, we get an awesome piece of artwork. I don't really know too much about why Krang is on Shredder's head. I do know that Shredder's head is down in there, so that's how I'll be displaying it. I'm gonna have to look into that. Really cool though. I like the window, top with the Turtles logo, Nickelodeon, of course, warning, small parts. Got all the legal stuff on the bottom with that Ken Matroni there on the bottom, illustrations. He did all of it. I like it when figures have this kind of information. There's the barcode if you're interested. But yeah, let's tear into this guy. All right, here he is, fresh out of the package. Let's see, get the tape measure in here. Coming in right at about 6 3/4. Great height for the Shredder. This version is pretty interesting with that Krang head. There are a couple of issues in the Archie comic series where Krang does take over Shredder's body. That is what this version is from. Those are issues, I think, 24 and 25 of the Archie series. Don't quote me on that because I don't necessarily remember it. I think I read that though. This is really cool. I love the paint on it. I love the soft goods cape. I know some people don't care for it. I like the line work that makes them look like they come off of a comic book page, and this has some amazing spots of that. The little thing here is soft. It does have, I don't know what that is. There's some white there on the plastic, soft plastic that is this like belt diaper thing, loincloth type of deal here. That's unfortunate, but you know what? You're never gonna see it. It's gonna be tucked down just like that, so it doesn't really matter. I do love the cell shading. It's awesome. It makes me feel like it's cartoony and also like it's comic book all at the same time, which, I mean, ultimately, you know, these things make me feel good. And this kind of coloring, I really dig it. This is the exact coloration from the comics, which never really made a lot of sense, but you know, that's okay. Let's see, before I get too far, let's go over accessories. He did come with a bonsai tree. It's not prunable or anything, but it is kind of nice. It's pretty well detailed. You can see there some purple rocks, and I don't know if that's a flower in it there. Pretty cool. I like that, a bonsai tree. Have some hands, of course. We got some open hands here. Very nicely done. I like it, they look cool. He come with fists. As you can see, those fists are on him. He has some gripping hands there, which are pretty cool. I like the, you know, again, the line tracing looks really nice on him. And then we get what we all want, which are those gauntlets, which I'm kind of shocked that he came with fists without gauntlets. I don't know if that's a big thing in the Archie series where Shredder's not wearing his gauntlets. I don't see, you know, why he wouldn't be, but these will definitely be the hands I will have him displayed with, I guarantee. He also came with a big, awesome, badass spear. I'm sure there's like a technical term for this thing. It has like a serrated saw edge on it and then like this cool looking flame stabby end of it. Looks awesome. I'm sure there's some kind of like, oh man, you don't know the martial arts name for that, and I'm sure it has one. I do like the way it's wrapped. I like the way the tape looks. Very cool. I've always liked this comic book cartoony-esque kind of wood you know, when they do the wood grain on it. I really think that looks cool. And then of course, man, the shredder head itself. Wow, that is badass. Like that totally, to me, captures the shredder. I like the shading on it. I really love all that line tracing. Man, it just, I don't know, that really makes it pop to me. So the thing I'm about to do is swap these heads. First things first. So with the head off, you can see it's a ball. It's a dumbbell that's down inside the neck there. So it'll have a pretty good range of movement once you snap it on. Oh, there it is. So he'll have that up and down and side to side. Really nice. I like it. Cool. All right, let's take a look at this Krang. It's a very evil looking Krang. I really like that. The Archie Krang is fun to me. You know, I don't know the story here. Like I said, I do know that he takes over Shredder's body, and then Bebop and Rocksteady, they dump him somewhere in space just to get rid of him. So I know it's not appreciated, the fact that he overtook Shredder's body. So there you go. Nice looking Krang overall. I like it. Let me swap out these hands, and then we'll go over some articulation because I want these in there. I think these are gonna look the best. Boy, they're tight. NECA figures always have that tightness. The paint on NECAs are always something. Let's see here. You always got to worry about chipping off the paint. All right, there they popped right in. Oh, yeah, that looks so much better. I'm gonna move the hands aside because we don't need to see those. Look at that. That's what we paid for. Look at that. Okay, accessories out the way. Let's look at articulation really quick. But first, man, let's just marvel at him. Wow. I mean, it's really badass. So and I've said this on a podcast, a couple episodes probably of my podcast, the Blitzkrieg Pop. I've said it all over the place, but when my grandmother bought me Turtles comics, instead of buying me the Archie stuff, which I knew it was out there, and I did read some of it. I just never liked it as much, but because my grandmother, she accidentally bought, when I say accidentally, she bought me the first graphics, volume 1 of the TMNT, which was that it was that hardcore Mirage stuff. So I never got into the Archie stuff as much because luckily, and I know I'm lucky because this is not the way for most people my age, because I'm in my 40s, I'm 43. I was more exposed to the cartoon, and so the Archie comic would have fit right in with that, because it, I think, actually started out as a direct adaptation of the cartoon. But since my grandma bought me the first graphics, I was drawn into that early world of the Mirage stuff. So this is not really my Shredder, although I can absolutely appreciate it. So let's take a look. I already said it, man. I love the soft goods cape. Looks excellent. Really like the way it hangs there. I don't really love the way the collar kind of wants to bunch up, but it's cool. Man, the head is perfect. It is on a ball, as we saw with the dumbbell. You get a lot of range of movement there, side to side. Kind of get that round and round all the way 360 degrees. Coming down to the shoulders, let's really look at them. You've got these armor pieces that are soft, so they kind of pop up out of the way. They do have a little bit of, I don't know if it's that paint. It's NECA and their damn paint. I always have that issue. His arm could come out like that, which is really far, honestly, for having that shoulder pad. You can come around and up, and it will get out of the way to allow the arm complete rotation there. He does have a bicep swivel, as you can see there, which is really nicely done. And then he has a 3-part elbow, well, 2-part, allows that much bend. Look at that. That is perfect. That is awesome. That's what you want to see out of your action figure. I don't mind the way it cuts into the elbow. That looks fine to me. Coming down, man, you've got the awesome looking gauntlets. I love it. The cell shading, got those lines on it. Very cool. There's no twist there at the forearm, but that's okay because you get the 360 degrees on the wrists with those hinges there too for the up and down, in and out. Man, that looks amazing. I love these gauntlets. Looks really nice to me. Okay, coming down the body, he does have that mid-torso crunch joint there, which is really nicely done. I like the way when it moves up, you can see the ab work, the ab lines, like it's a comic book. I really dig that. And you can see there also, this does kind of move around a little bit, so you could move it for posing. This sash kind of has it's kind of loose on him, so it's not just fixed tight, so you can move it around, which is really cool. He does, let's see, does he have a waist twist? He does not twist at the waist. Oh yeah, he does. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. You just have to really get in there. So yes, he does have a waist twist as well. It's not a whole lot, but he does move there. Really nice crunch joint. Coming down, legs go out to the side, go forward this far, which is, you know, not super. Back that far. He does have like the soft trunks to kind of get out of the way there. There's not really a thigh swivel, but you see that it has that ball in there. It can do a little bit of this and that and moving all around. So there you go. Like you can get it like that if you wanted it, coming all the way around there like that. So yeah, quite a bit of movement. I love the, there again, the line work, really nicely done. Coming down to the knees. Knees can come up that far, perfect. Awesome. Robo would be pretty proud. I mean, he can't quite kick his own ass, but it's getting really close. He does have, oh, and by the way, I saw Robo. I was walking by Comic-Con, walking by some buses, and I saw Robo, and I was like, yo, Robo, you're the man. And he said, thank you. And it was really cool. It's kind of sad, actually, now that I'm saying it, but yeah, it was cool though. I do love Robo. Coming down, ankle, forward, back, got that forward facing rocker for side to side. I like the way the feet are done. They have the ninja toes. That's something I want to point out. He does have ninja toes. That is awesome. So very well articulated, you guys. I really like this figure. I don't have a lot of Archies. I do have the Slash from the Archie series. I would love to have, I would love to have the Leatherhead too. I just don't want him in stump wrestling stuff. And that's the same for the Turtles. It's cool. I just don't want him wearing wrestling gear. But let's do some comparisons. Here's what everyone wanted to see. So this is what I was asked to show, and showing it I am. Here is your Archie Shredder versus your cartoon Shredder, and man, look at it. I love the shading on this one, but this one is so cartoony. This is what when I think of Shredder, I love this. Don't get me wrong, I really do. I love this, but this is what I think of. This is Shredder to me. This is really cool though. I mean, this thing is really awesome. I love the way it's done to look like it came right off of a page. This one looks like it came right off a TV screen. So NECA really knocks these TMNT figures out. Someone did point out to me that I was bitching about this being a Target exclusive. They did say, hey, all the Turtles toys that are based on the cartoon are Target exclusives. You know what? You're absolutely right. I just need something to complain about. I don't know. Not really. It was just hard to get, and damn it, I wanted it. But you know what? I have it. And just like this guy, I was able to pick this up for 15 bucks at my Walmart. You guys might be able to have that same kind of luck. So there he is compared to the cartoon. I hope you guys are enjoying that comparison there. I think it's pretty damned awesome. Let's look at him with a few other Shredders. There he is with Mirage Shredder. Mirage Shredder. Mirage Shredder would absolutely beat his ass and would absolutely kill Cartoon Shredder's ass, which is why I love that movie. What was it? Turtles Forever? Oh my God, that was so awesome. There he is with Mirage. There he is with Best Action Shredder, which this is honestly not too bad for a small little guy. I like him. I think he looks great. Very cartoony. Really like it. So there he is with who I call Doofus Shredder. Doofus Shredder is from the Playmates Ultimates 2-pack. Not my favorite iteration, but it does have some cool things going on. This one's still kicking some ass. And then you're just wasting your time if you don't go OG. The worst Shredder figure ever made. Wow. I do have a Super 7 Ultimates of this Shredder that I'm going to be opening soon because I know it's old, but I want it. So I'm going to open it. I'm going to review it. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the review of the TMNT Adventures Archie Shredder. This guy's available at Walmart and all kinds of places. I'm sure you can find him at Big Bad Toy Store, eBay, everywhere you would want to look. Hell, we might even have one in Infinite Collectibles. Never know. So thank you guys for tuning in. Please check out our website, www.infinitecomicsandcollectibles.com. Check out our Facebook at Infinite Paducah and our Instagram at, I can't remember. Well, fuck it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Have a great week. Keep it geek. Peace out.